Donald Trump is facing new backlash from the right as the Iran war spirals, the economy sputters, and the midterm elections loom. Today, Congress dealt Trump a new bipartisan rebuke over the Iran war. 4 Republicans in the House joined Democrats to pass a measure directing Trump to seek authorization for the war. The measure also got some GOP support in the Senate before ultimately stalling out. The price of oil is now back above $100 per barrel on average. Gas prices are now over $4 a gallon. Here's Republican Senator Rand Paul weighing in.
I think the Iran war has not been a success. I've been opposed to the Iran war from the beginning. I think by any objective measure, we're worse off than we were before the war.
Will there be backlash in November?
Probably.
That was Senator Rand Paul predicting some backlash in November. And right on cue, new polling today shows that Democrats hold an 11-point lead over Republicans when presented with a generic midterm ballot. Also today, Fox News is out with a poll that, according to the Daily Beast, is, quote, humiliating to the president. The poll shows that 76% call the president's economy fair or poor. Just 24% say it's excellent or good. And that's not all. Take a listen.
The president who campaigned on the economy now receiving negative marks on the issue, with 65% saying they disapprove of his performance.
Voters favored Democrats by 22 points on income inequality. Dems are up 21 points on health care. They're up 10 on inflation. They're also leading on the economy, foreign policy, government spending, even immigration.
And take a listen to Fox Business host Larry Kudlow, who served in Trump's first administration. He's here confronting a Republican senator.
Call it swag, swagger, riz, aura, or just plain messaging, but the GOP doesn't have it. You're bungling everything. Nothing is getting done. Your messaging is non-existent. You've lost your swag, your swagger, your riz, or whatever the young people say. No one knows what the heck you're doing, sir. They have no idea.
Joining me now is Molly Jong-Fast, contributing writer for the New York Times and MS Now political analyst and host of the Fast Politics podcast, and someone who is literally dripping in riz.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
I mean, it's got to be said. Has the Republican Party lost its riz? Are they no longer aura farming?
Let's just say that, by the way, Larry Kudlow doing a monologue that involves riz,
aura farming.
It's a much longer monologue than just the piece you played. And it is nothing I ever thought I would see Larry Kudlow say. And it's interesting to me because what the subtext of it is he's running cover for Trump, right? He's figuring out people to blame. And we've seen different machinations, sort of variations on this in Fox Business and Fox Regular. And it is all, when they start to deviate messaging-wise, when that starts happening, that's because things have spiraled out of control. And that's what we're watching right now.
So how bad is it? I mean, have they lost core elements of their base, or is this just sort of the standard kind of stuff that you can expect from a very unpopular war, a pretty bad economy, and the fact that the midterms were always a time that the Republicans were likely to take some losses?
Okay, so if you look at the 2018 midterms, that we had it was a D+8, and that was a shellacking for Trump. These, we're seeing polls. I mean, this D+11 poll may be an outlier because
that's the Democrats up by 11 points.
That's the generic ballot for Democrats up by 11 points. But if that happens, it's game over for Republicans. I mean, 11 points is like a sweep to end all sweeps. Now,
is this the war?
I think, well, and I'm going to refer you to a Politico poll which was from yesterday, which 1 in 5 self-proclaimed MAGAs want the war to end today. They don't care how, they just want it done. And I think that's a pretty striking number. And I would think, there was another War Powers resolution today. Representative Jayapal, also Jason Crow was in there. I texted with him a little bit. talk to him about it. And, you know, what I think is so interesting about these war powers resolutions are, A, you had 4 Republicans vote with it.
Yeah.
And B, like, these are post-Nixonian anti-corruption, you know, right? This is from Vietnam. We have these War Powers Act because Congress was not supposed to lose its power like they did during Vietnam.
Wait, so we have Congress pushing back on this, so that's nice to see Congress off the couch. We also see voters weighing in here. So I want to take a listen to some sound from Trump voters in North Carolina who talked to MS Now about the war. Let's take a listen.
President Trump campaigned on no more foreign wars. You've obviously supported him.
3 times. 3 times. Very disappointed. My entire family is very disappointed.
You could talk directly to the president. We know he likes to watch TV. What would you tell him about this war?
President Trump, you shouldn't have got us in this war and was going to end it fast, soon, and now you're starting all over again.
This war has been it's been taxing on everyone. And I'm on a fixed income, and so it's you know, other ones that are on fixed income I'm really feeling it.
How do the Democrats harness this all the way to November, if they can? Can they keep up this momentum?
So something that's working well for Democrats, I think, and a sign that voters sort of understand the gas prices are so tied to this war, is that, you know, Brent crude went to over $100 a gallon, $100 a barrel. Trump said, we're going to get a ceasefire. We're going to get a ceasefire. We're in a ceasefire. The war's over. It's, you know, we have all these quotes of him saying the war's over. Crude went down. Gas prices went down. And then the ceasefire did not hold and gas prices went up. So it's very easy to make the connection between gas prices and the war. And remember, unlike other Republican presidents who have gotten us into war with the Middle East, he never made the story of why this war is happening keeps changing.
Right.
And that's another thing. And that goes back to this idea that when they get in trouble is when they can't all be in lockstep.
Right.
When the messaging starts to devolve into different strains. So I think that's what we're seeing here. Again, look, Democrats need to keep it together. They need to keep the coalition together. Like, you know, it's a big tent. They got to make sure everybody's in the tent. And that, you know, is not necessarily,
easy.
You know, it could be problematic. And they need to run on one thing, affordability.